Is it time to buy or sell Meta stock? In this video, we will explore Meta in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, and we are now here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any critical updates that can affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 10th of April, 2025, our system has classified Meta as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 1.78. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has incurred a loss of negative 2.41%. This results in an average daily loss of negative 0.24% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, and further declines within this trend are anticipated. The present 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of approximately 28.58% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between negative 36.56% and negative 24.57%. Shifting our focus to the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of 29.30%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance over the next year could vary from 18.05% to 86.64%. This would translate to a future price estimate between $629.38 and $995.08. Our latest daily update for Meta includes the headline: Meta's stock price ended at $533.15 on Thursday, after gaining 2.48%. The Meta stock price gained 2.48% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, rising from $520.27 to $533.15. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to gain or takes a minor break in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.17%, with a low of $517.50 and a high of $533.90. The price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by 8.98% during this period. Volume fell on the last day by 5 million shares, with a total of 13 million shares bought and sold for approximately $6.85 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside higher prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $740.89, and the lowest price was $414.50. Currently, the price is 28.04%, or $207.74, below the 52-week high of $740.89, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Meta Platforms is currently undergoing significant adjustments within its Reality Labs division, highlighted by recent layoffs that have impacted employees in Oculus Studios, the team responsible for virtual reality gaming and fitness applications such as Supernatural. This restructuring indicates a strategic shift aimed at optimizing resources, which may affect the development of virtual and augmented reality projects in the near future. Additionally, Meta is ramping up its efforts to address spammy content on its platform, which could result in reduced monetization for certain accounts. This initiative is intended to improve user experience and trust. However, it may also exert pressure on short-term revenue as the company limits the reach of accounts producing low-quality content. Furthermore, Meta is currently involved in an antitrust lawsuit initiated by the Federal Trade Commission, which claims that the company possesses a monopoly in personal social networking services. The outcome of this legal dispute could significantly influence Meta's operational landscape, affecting investor confidence and stock performance over time. In this context, while short-term volatility may arise from these layoffs and ongoing legal challenges, Long-term investors might interpret Meta's restructuring and its commitment to high-quality content as indicators of improved sustainability and growth potential for the company's core advertising business. Overall, the strategic changes and legal hurdles ahead will undoubtedly play a crucial role in determining Meta's stock trajectory in the coming weeks and months. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 11th of February 2025, it was reported that Tigris Financial assigned Meta a strong buy rating along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 30th of January 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned Meta a sector perform rating along with a hold action. On the same day, BMO Capital assigned Meta a market perform rating along with a hold action. Also on Thursday, Cowen & Co. assigned Meta a buy rating along with a hold action. Finally, on that Thursday, UBS assigned Meta a buy rating along with a hold action. Analysts have given Meta stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Meta. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 21st of April 2025, and so far it has risen by 10%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is identified. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, volume decreased during the last trading day despite the rising prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The stock should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also been issued, which could influence the near-term developments. The Meta stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a more negative forecast for the stock. If the stock continues to rise, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $566.98. Conversely, if it falls, the stock will find some support from the short-term average at $509.10. A breakout above the long-term average will trigger another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will generate an additional sell signal, further intensifying the overall negative signal. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggested a buy signal 4 days ago. Bollinger also indicated a buy signal 13 days ago. The short-term moving average signaled a buy 3 days ago. In contrast, the long-term moving average presented a sell signal 43 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 39 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average indicated a buy signal 12 days ago. The long-term moving average also suggested a buy signal 23 days ago. Furthermore, the relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 22 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Meta. Meta finds support from accumulated volume at $531.62, and this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. This stock is subject to significant daily movements, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is regarded as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $16.40 between its high and low points, representing a change of 3.17%. For the last week, the stock has exhibited a daily average volatility of 3.22%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Meta, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of April, 2025. Analyst consensus estimates are at $5.21. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Meta. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Meta is at $585.77. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Meta encounters its first support level at $531.62. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Meta from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 21st of April, 2025, Oliver Javier conducted an insider sale of 406 shares of Class A common stock. On the 22nd of April, 2025, Oliver Javier conducted an insider sale of 202 shares of Class A common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted an insider sale of 921 shares of Class A common stock. On the 14th of April, 2025, Oliver Javier conducted an insider sale of 608 shares of Class A common stock. On the 8th of April, 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted an insider sale of 921 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is positive, with a ratio of approximately 15.959. Overall, insiders purchased 202,871 shares and sold 150,338 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Meta stock a good buy? Meta presents several negative indicators, and we anticipate that it will continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 25th of April, we expect Meta to open lower by $4.97, starting at $528.18. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Wishing you successful trading and a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.